truth. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D! Hey, game day! Playoffs! Baseball, Tigers, let's go!
My name is Neal Ruhl, that guy.
The boys are back in town, and the kids are all right?
Yeah! It's coming.
Oh, man.
There's a lot of energy in this room.
Kate Cunningham, alley-oop for first layup.
Dog, K look
Sports are so back.
K looked like an animal last night, bro.
If you guys didn't see that, get to social media and see it.
I'm really happy about the makeup of this team, bro. They look like they're going to do some things this year.
KG, guess what? I'm happy with the makeup of the Red Wings lineup.
Hey, shout out. The kids play the kids.
We got other things to talk about, but we will stick around because I'm in today. I'm gone the rest of the week, but we will hit the Red Wings today hard.
Do that.
Damn right. Spinny been itching.
Now, we're not doing it until the second hour.
Right.
But we are going to do it, all right? I promise.
We'll get one. Hey, we get one. That's all I can ask for.
Right.
I'll give it to the guys today, all right? So we'll do it. My name is Neal Ruhl, D-Mac. We got KG. KG, what's really good?
Hopefully Jack Flaherty. Just give me 4, dog, please. Okay. Just give me 4, dog, please.
Spencer Raxter, where are you at Jack today? Good. That's where Jack wants you to be.
That's where Jack wants me to be.
No, stand on business, Spin. He's going to get fucking jailed.
No, is this not... So here, let's break it down. And obviously, because without going and seasonal information and what he's been this year gives us that response. But as a professional and as a guy that's been in that situation, his interview after the Cleveland series about you counting us out or whatever like this, I got to believe, and I like Flaherty, Irish, sort of mentality and stuff. I just think that we're going to see his best performance. I could be totally off, right? It could be my drink right here, but who knows?
The straw's crazy work.
Yeah, absolutely. But I believe, because when you come out and you say things, and to paraphrase what he said, you just pretty much told everybody who didn't believe in him to, go F themselves.
Yep.
Is that pretty good, spending
that is good.
Paraphrase? So when you do that as a professional, you know that that's your talk, but your actions have to back it up. So focus, dialed in, hopefully. And how do we know this? Command, right? Command of the strike zone. So if we see this early, this is the one that we need him to go deep. Right? You say, I want 4, I want 7.
I want 7.
I want 7, just like I'm watching the rest of these playoffs. And
I feel like that's
Blake
aggressive.
Snell comes out and does his job like, come on.
Listen to D-Mac.
I did just no better time than the president with the makeup of this team and the counted out and everything else. But as a professional, you know what? You forget about whatever's happened. This is now. And against this lineup, it's not going to be easy, but I hope, and maybe it's just
give
women
me
of
4,
prayer.
dog.
But that's where I'm going. I got my Tigers jersey on. I saw my boy Lance Parrish with Amy Andrews on Fox 2 this morning.
Shout out.
Hey, shout out.
It's playoff fever.
It is, man.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to feel better about this right now, but it's not.
We got Dr. Pierce coming in today on Tuesday as well. We're going to talk Terrion Arnold's shoulder also.
The fans did this. It's them. It's their fault. I'm blaming them all morning.
I was told it was my fault for fear-mongering injuries, and it's a nothing burger on Twitter today. So I'm kind of done with the fans right now.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, really? Because that slides in nicely to my congrats to Riley Green being nominated for the Hank Aaron Award for Major League Baseball. And, I pop on the social. I see the Tigers tweeted out, so I take a look. I slide through the responses to it. The first 4 screens.
Jesus Christ.
Of responses. Well, I don't remember Hank Aaron striking out 200. Okay.
You're right.
There's 100 different ways I want to go today. Because we got the Lions thing, the Terrion Arnold crowd. Okay, you got what you guys wanted. You got what you guys wanted.
Y'all don't miss him. Don't worry about it.
Should we do the Tigers thing first, or should we do the Terrion Arnold thing first?
I think we should do Lions first.
Do Lions first. Yes. Okay. because D-Mac had me amped up about the Tiger stuff because I wrote it on the paper before I even knew what he said.
Then we can go Tigers.
No. But just remember, I have it written down, so this isn't a response to D-Mac.
Yeah.
I have an internal question for myself.
Here, let me start a poll. We'll see what the chat thinks.
See what the chat wants to do. Because the Terrion Arnold thing is going to be more emotional.
Oh, yeah, you know it.
But the Tigers thing is more accountability based, and it's me. Because sometimes you got to look at the man in the mirror. And I did this morning. I looked up into the rearview mirror, D-Mac, when I was backing out of the driveway, and I looked at myself and said, it's time to ask yourself some questions on this drive. And D-Mac brought it out, but I'll let the people decide. So we'll go one of two ways. But the Terrion Arnold thing is going to get heated with a lot of you. But the Riley Green thing is going to get heated with a lot of you too. So that's where it is. In the meantime, while the people get into that, jump into that Woodward Sports chat.
Shout out Jaden Ivey real quick. Looking bigger, looking stronger, put on some weight, some great drives, some great and-ones, attacking the bucket. He looks healthy. He looks good to go. I know it's preseason, but, man, I'm excited for the Pistons.
No.
You know who I haven't heard a word about? Old Chaz Lanier.
Old Chaz.
And he got a
3 for
gun.
5 from
He got
3.
a gun on him, boy.
Dude was, again,
Shooter.
that's what I'm saying.
You got him. You got Ron, bro. Like
You got
that.
Duncan Robinson.
Duncan.
You got Jaden Ivey was shooting at a 38% clip before he got injured.
Our bench is going to be nasty.
Now look,
this
we're
year.
over. Can we agree we're all overreacting to a preseason game?
A little bit.
Okay, that's
You're
fair.
goddamn right we are.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. B-ball Paul
B-ball.
plus 28 last night.
Yeah.
I didn't know it's possible. He played 18 minutes.
He did.
was plus 28.
Javonte Green looked good. He made
Now-
some plays.
Yeah, right.
We're getting a little deep in the six right now.
You know, okay. Tobias Harris looked good.
No, he did.
I'm just saying, the Pistons are going to be a wagon, man.
A 50-point second quarter.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was impressive.
I think that's okay. I
The
think
Grizzlies
that
also.
Beef stew back.
It's the preseason, and the Grizzlies suck. So, like, you got to take it both. But it's good to see the Pistons go out there and do that. I'm not going to say, oh, darn, they put up 50 points in the second
Right.
quarter. Like, no, I'm happy to see
At least with basketball, you actually get to see the players play, so you can't take something away from it.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you want first? Terrion Arnold, 63% of the vote. Tigers, 38% of the vote. Double G21 with the super duper chat, though. Is it wrong? A little part of me doesn't want to see the Tigers advance because I feel this series is going to take all 5 games. Then we have to go to a very well-rested Toronto and get dog walked.
It ain't
Yes.
getting any easier.
Double G, this.
Yes, it is wrong.
Double G, can I come back to this one when we do the Tigers thing? Because it looks like the people want Terrion Arnold. I wanted you to get your chat out there, and I'll come back to it. Because D-Mac, you always talk about this. I learned this from you. Accountability. Can you look at yourself in the mirror? I went through struggles with personal part of my life. You went through struggles with a personal part of your life. And our stories are different, but the moment of action is the same.
Parallel.
The exact same. I had a moment of action today about the Tigers. I did.
Ooh.
I need to stop being a bitch about the Tigers.
Yeah.
I do.
And enjoy it.
I need to stop being a bitch about it.
There you go.
Okay.
So we'll discuss that.
I'm
But I
interested.
do want to get into the Terrion Arnold thing, and we're gonna take the break.
I'm still going to be a bitch about the Tigers.
Yeah, but it's okay. Self-awareness.
It's fair.
Hey, Spenny, I don't have a problem with anybody doing anything as long as you admit you're doing it.
Yep.
Yeah. You're like, if you're an asshole and you know you're an asshole, that's cool. Right? It's the asshole that thinks he's not an asshole.
That's the
not.
problem.
Yeah,
So,
right.
you know
Hey,
what? All
hey,
you
Neal.
assholes out there, keep being assholes. Love you.
Hey, Neal, I'm going to serve you up early. Tribe in the chat. TA probably not even hurt. Just sparing him the embarrassment of being
Okay,
permanently
all right.
benched.
Let's go to the break.
Serving you up, big dog.
Ball.
Paul.
No, up here.
No, hold on. I'm a behind the back you. Yeah, I got you.
I need
Flashy
it
pass, like-
up here in case I can do the drops, the baseline drop. Step
I got
spin.
you. Got you.
D-Mac, we're going to go to the break, and when we come back, we're tackling this Terrion Arnold thing.
I'm sick of it, bro.
Shelby Rice, Neal, the Lions still haven't won a damn coin toss. They have. We're due.
We are due.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
All we going to do is defer to the half, so it
Yeah.
don't really matter.
We haven't got the ball in the half.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they didn't score on first possession.
Yeah.
The
That's
other team.
Yep, that
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah, we do need Shelby. You're right. We need to win a coin toss.
Got to win a coin toss.
There'd be no better time than Kansas City because they're the master at flipping the game.
They are.
They're the master at it. Although it didn't help them yesterday.
Spenny, just real quick off. Sort of said, Scooble's first pitch was 98 yesterday. Did you get it again?
I didn't do it again. No,
you didn't do it again.
I should have.
What was the line? Probably.
I didn't even.
Probably 98 and a half. Yeah. I was just thinking. So.
All right, let's. We talked about the Lions are due to win a coin toss. Spenny, you're due to get back to Black Rock.
Oh, of course, I'm due to get back to Black Rock, and everybody should be due for a trip to Black Rock because you can get steak and lobster for $19.99. Also, Braylon's Meat is on the menu. A 22-ounce sirloin, or 22-ounce New York strip. Excuse me. Delicious, delicious stuff. And I'm telling you, it's getting cold. They've got some of the best comfort food I've ever had. It's cheesy, pull-apart jalapeno bread with homemade chili that you dip it into. It is so good. Make sure you go get it at Black Rock. Now, go to blackrockrestaurants.com to find a store near you. It's Black Rock. Neal, what about Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning?
Yeah, you guys know, hey, the rain moved in. The temperatures are going to drop these next couple nights. We're back in the real world, everyone. Is your furnace ready? Well, how about this? If you're a DTE gas customer, scan the QR code on the screen above my head. Get in contact with Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. If you are a DTE gas customer, they can let you know how to get a free furnace tune-up. You got to be ready to rock because that furnace is turning on tomorrow night. Let's just cut the ish about it, all right? Tomorrow night, it's furnace time. Low 30s the next couple nights, so be ready, everyone.
I'm sleeping with the windows open. Oh, I can't wait.
Well, hey, that furnace could turn on.
Yep.
It could absolutely turn on. But, hey, it's not just air conditioning and furnaces. They do whole home generators, water heaters, all of it. Low-key, too, by the way, the whole home generator, that power outage in the wintertime, I'm just saying, but you'll be ready for it. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, they do it all. They've been in the game since 1981. They're not your cousin's friend, like they're pros and they know what they're doing, all right? Your comfort is our business. What?
Yeah.
What?
It's not just your cousin friend who knows how to wire some.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hitting the HVAC machine with a hammer.
Waiting for it to turn back on. Yeah. No, get the pros. Get Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in the clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Neal Ruhl here for Planet Fitness. Over 50 Metro Detroit locations. And guys, you keep talking about it. You keep saying you're going to get serious about getting in shape. This is as easy as it can be. Planet Fitness Black Card, $24.99 a month. You can go to any Planet Fitness in the world. You get use of all the amenities. You can use the sparkling clean locker room facilities. You can take a shower, go on about your day. It will become a daily part of your life. It's been a daily part of my life for just over 4 years at Planet Fitness. Spencer Raxter's on it. You can be too. At some point, guys, you got to do it, right? Shoulders today for Spenny. And Planet Fitness makes it as easy as it can possibly be. Go to planetfitness.com, join there, or pull in the parking lot. You'll pass a couple on the way home. Planet Fitness. Don't pay more money to lift the same weights. All right, everybody. We are off and running. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty. Only won 4 Stanley Cups. I don't know what happened the other 8 times, but, you know.
Well, the other 2 played in 6. So
yeah.
I learned how to share when I was a kid.
There you go. We got KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread as well. Jump into there. I love these. RWG Thompson. Shout out to all the Big D crew. I moved back home to Ireland 18 years ago and came across you guys about 2 years ago.
Shout out.
And now I watch religiously to keep me up to date with all of my Detroit team.
What's his name?
RWG Thompson.
RWG.
Shout out, man.
Representing the
Ireland.
I love it.
Wow, man.
I don't know what it is that blows my mind about that.
Are you having a pint? While you watch
Right.
the show?
Oh yeah, it's what it's
Top
about-
of the morning.
It's right around dinner time over there right now. So
Top of the night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and think about that, right? Like 5 or 6 hours or whatever. So we're an evening show.
yes, that is
Oh
true.
yeah, so he can enjoy Bourbon Friday with us and not feel guilty about it.
Yeah, like other people do it.
He's
but-
Irish. You don't feel guilty.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's true, absolutely. But
awesome.
yeah, so
Now,
That is sort of like reality. That's the enjoy the journey. It's like you're reaching people, and I know we have people in like Indonesia and all over the place that chimes in. So that's really cool.
B Smith in the super duper chat. B Smith 4593. World Series, Super Bowl ×2. First will be this year, and a Stanley Cup all to Detroit within 4 years.
oh shit.
Pistons not till the 2050s. I think that's aggressive.
Very much. so.
Bookmark it. D-Mac looks good AF today. Shout out Woodward Sports Network.
Shout out.
So there you go. All right.
Once a year, look out.
Can I serve you up, man? Because I know we finna have our cut the shit moment. But some of these people in this chat is just crazy. I got two I want to point out.
Okay, please.
Shout out Phoenix Sundust, known
Clap.
contrarian in the chat. But we
Yeah.
appreciate your patronage, though. How many interceptions does he have in his career thus far? How many holding flags? Quote, stop the TA slander. And we got my boy Craig in here. Shout out, Craig. We appreciate your patronage as well. Oh, my God. I'm not looking forward to the next 10 minutes of these guys trying to sell a guy who's had a mid-NFL career as best at his best a good player. TA exhaustion is real.
So he just said at his best a good
Yeah,
player.
he's a good player.
Yeah.
Then what the are we talking about?
Dude, I'm telling you, it's bad. Like, it's really bad.
Yeah, but it's
People just say shit. It doesn't even make
it's
sense.
Detroit. You're always gonna. It's like you said earlier, Neal. You made a great analogy. There's always a guy who's the Tigers guy.
Riley Green.
Riley Green.
More on him later.
I mean, it reminds me back to, as great as Sergei Fedorov is and was, and,
One of the greatest to ever play the game.
dude, he got slander for, people always saw his talent, but they, there was a huge part of people that were not Sergei fans. Chris Osgood the same way. Like, there's always, Stafford, the quarterback. It's a golf thing. It's like whatever else there is. Now, can he be better? Is it frustrating some of the penalties and stuff that he gets? Yeah, but to me, he's a young corner in this league, and in the cornerback, it's one of the toughest positions to evolve. We've gone through this before. Is this guy Jeff Okudah? Absolutely not. Right? Do I think that there's better potential, and does he need to be consistently more of a good player? Yes. Right? Like, are we frustrated by the penalties, and can it be better? Absolutely. But to say he's not an NFL player, an NFL DB, and a guy who's an important part of this defense, and when you lose him, right, along with DJ Reed, you're losing guys. So, I mean, who said it before? It's a conspiracy plan to bench him that he's not hurt. Come on, man.
We are on some crazy MPWMU. He's a number one pick,
Yep.
TA. I expect more. He's not a number one pick.
No.
He was picked in the 20s.
Yeah.
And guess what? Again, maybe not with you psychopaths, but maybe, is it fair to say at a floor he's a cornerback too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that fair? Is that fair?
And that's
but
okay.
isn't that why DJ Reed's locking down the number one and Terrion Arnold's off on the number two?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's reversed. I
Well,
mean, to be
depending
fair,
on the
sometimes it's
matchup,
reversed.
'cause
If
he's
you
your
went
biggest
to
corner.
any GM in the NFL, I've said this before, and I have to say it again, apparently, to you people. If you went to any GM in the NFL and said, hey, you're picking 22nd, 24th?
24th.
24th. You're picking 24th in the draft. If you take this guy, I guarantee a cornerback too. There's not a GM in the world that wouldn't take him. Not a GM in the world. Like, this is, why are we stupid? For real, why are we stupid? Like, you guys in the chat with this. Hey, you guys got your wish, right? Terrion Arnold's out for the year. Like, you got your wish. Okay, good luck. Let's see how it plays out, everybody.
Right.
Because we got a taste of it on Sunday. Fortunes changed for Jamar Chase really effing quick, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they did. So you guys got what you wanted.
I don't
so
want to
there
hear
you go.
I don't want to hear no trade deadline talk about
I
the
don't
corner at this
know.
point.
We're good at the cornerback spot, right? I don't want to hear that shit either.
Yeah, TA's gone now. We're good.
We're good. Yeah, we're good, everybody. So you guys got what you want. So good luck. Hope it was fun. Hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoy this too. So good luck, everybody. D-Mac, I'm at a loss for words. I can't help these people anymore.
Well, why are you trying?
Bring back Vildor.
I mean, it's like, it's Ed Spenny. What do I always say? Right? At least it's not Vildor out there. But right now, I'll take Vildor.
I'd take Vildor in a heartbeat.
No,
It'd
but
be
he
great
knows
depth
the
on this
system and whatever else, and it's a thing, opportunity for guys to step up. I was saying the other day, you need guys to step up. Who's going to step up? You know, you got to. Yasin looked good the other day, and then he sort of got hurt. So it's becoming. I know Dan Campbell has always preached like he's got a coach like next man up or whatever, but I mean, this is an issue.
Yeah,
in the secondary,
that's a big loss, and you ain't gonna notice it till he's not there. So that's fine.
And we noticed.
Well, I noticed.
I noticed it in the fourth quarter.
I did too.
Yeah, I noticed it in the fourth quarter of the game against the Bengals. I noticed it immensely.
Another thing that I noticed is everybody talking about some the holding flags. TA gets flags in big moments. What TA penalty has cost the Lions a game? Am I missing something?
What I don't get, and I keep going back to this. What if TA played that? You know, there are cornerbacks in this league that play off, right? Right? Is that fair, Spenny?
Yep. Yes.
I always mark everything with you, Spenny. Mm-hmm. That's their style. That's what they do. I am more comfortable with TA getting in there and getting a flag every so often.
Yes.
I like it. I do. I like it, which is going to blow your mind. I know that. But this is the way he plays. He's physical. Plays a physical brand of football. If we put a chat poll out there, didn't mention Terrion Arnold, just said, would you prefer a corner to play softer or play more physical? The physical into the poll would get 95% of the vote.
Neal, I'd take it a step further. If Kelvin Shepard were here right now, I would bet my fucking.
Is he?
I would bet my mortgage payment
can do this.
I can. No, but
keep going.
I would bet my mortgage payment that he would agree with some of the flags that TA gets because you would rather him be more physical at the line and point 100%. Of attack than to get burned, than to be out of position. He would prefer the more physical brand of football that he plays.
And by the way, for the people too, how many interceptions does he have? He's a bust. Well, he's got 3 less than Sauce Gardner.
And guess what?
Sauce Gardner.
Interceptions is not the only measuring fucking statistic when you're grading a corner.
I would argue how many interceptions do the Lions have because of him making a play or being in coverage on a guy that the quarterback had to check off of. Yeah. And there's Kirby or some of those bad throws. So, I mean, it's a team effort. And do you not wait to hear from the coaches?
Yeah. Because
this coaching staff would be pretty and I remember last year was something like he's got to learn that he can't play as handsy as he does in the SEC because it's called differently here, right? Which is a work in progress. But I know from being in a professional locker room with coaches, there's a fine line where they're not going to say shut it off, right? There's things we're going to accept and things that we're not. There's non-negotiables, and some of these are negotiables in the locker room. If you're playing physical and earlier in the downs or in midfield and stuff like that, where a lot of these penalties go on, right? I'm sure that it's not the first choice by the coaching staff, but there's acceptability that it is from playing too passively. So it's about getting the fine line. Second-year guy, right? Second-year guy at arguably one of the hardest positions in football.
The second hardest position in football.
Second hardest position other than quarterback, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the
right.
hardest
So
position.
right with the way that and yes, it's frustrating because you want them to all be great, but I think that the greatness is more combined.
Well, I'm just happy because the MPWMUs and
Phoenix Sundust.
the Phoenix Sundust and all those people, I'm happy for you guys because you got what you wanted. You got what you wanted. So there you go. He's not here anymore. So as KG said, I don't want to hear shit from you guys about the trade deadline or adding a cornerback or anything. This is addition by subtraction, according to you guys.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. Woodward Sports Super Chat. Burn, it hit me today. This Lions team is going to do it. It's not Team of Destiny BS. We built it for a year like this when the rest of the league dips. That's interesting. Does it feel like there's been a little bit of a dip in the NFL at the top end this year? Like,
Oh, yeah.
The
Well,
Chiefs-
especially watching last night's game and Jacksonville coming back on the Chiefs. What happened to Baltimore?
Yeah,
Not what we've done.
The Eagles don't look right.
All of a sudden, the
Eagles
Eagles, there's questions now with given where they are statistically. Josh Allen coughed one up at home against the Patriots. Like, I wonder how much of it is, and we talk about this a lot, at least I talk about this a lot too. You're going to lose 3 games in this league. Even great teams.
Yeah.
The greatest teams. 3 games, 4 games, they're going to. The last Chiefs Super Bowl, they were 11-6.
Yep.
I wonder how much of it is that and how much of it is we don't really realize that because we're still new money. So we think that every single game is maximum effort, optimum outcome,
Right.
when it's just not that way.
Which is why people were mad about the Bengals shit. It's like, bro, we didn't need our best game to win.
A double-digit road win that you were up 28-3 in the second half.
Never a doubt.
Yeah.
Like,
It was a very stress-free Sunday.
very much so. I got bored.
Was it?
Yeah.
I got bored watching that fucking game. Like, for real.
But you know what, too? Like, I was just sitting there waiting for it to be over.
Yeah, like,
That's all it was. I was just like, okay, dude, like,
after the first 2 touchdowns, it's like, okay, we know what this is.
can we just call this a mercy?
Yeah,
and
like,
move it on.
come on,
Owen
man.
Mullen in the super chat. Even though the TA talk is nonsense, we are in quite a strong position if the biggest issue of this fan base is complaining about a defensive back who plays good. Again, when
People just need something to complain about because they're miserable in their own lives.
you think it's the social media stuff?
Yes, absolutely.
Because we look around at everybody else's highlight reel.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of that. Because
That's so soft.
If you're measuring interception as the only way to grade a cornerback, then you
Then
should.
Sauce Gardner stinks.
Yeah. Well, that.
Hey, how
but-
about
like,
this?
come on.
Joseph Glenn, and he's yelling. You don't have to yell, bro. Told y'all JMO haters have moved on to TA. It
Yep.
seems there's a lot of the JMO hate from last year that they've turned their attention, and I firmly agree. Right? You don't
I would
right?
agree with that, too.
Absolutely. And there's still JMO haters out there waiting. There's
Very
a lot
much
of
so.
people
Oh,
complaining about
they're
Jameson
they're
Williams.
sitting back waiting.
Oh, yeah.
I think the people complaining about Jameson Williams this year, which we're going to get into later, isn't like even Lions fans. I think it's sports bettors and fantasy owners. I think those
I
They're
are
the
can see
most
that.
vocal ones.
I can
Because
see
it's
that.
always accompanied with,
I need 30 yards. So it was only 30 yards.
where's the JMO touchdown at?
Yeah,
Cost me
right.
$2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, degenerate.
So that's I think those are the haters for JMO. But I do agree that a lot of the Lions fans who are hating JMO have focused on Terrion now.
Do you notice that and I know we're getting off subject here and we got to go to a break anyway. Speaking of the JMO thing, and I talked about this before, and I'll pick your brain on it too, D-Mac. Do you notice the game flows are very similar right now with how people defend the Lions? It's always Laporta. It's always Amon-Ra against the flow of the play, be getting open. I honest to God think that it's a coverage / defensive schematic thing that teams are doing to where I think Jameson Williams instills fear in people that you have to account for.
Absolutely, he does.
Because how
if you don't
how
account for
open
him,
the
it's a
middle,
touchdown.
over the middle, like on key third down plays is Amon-Ra St. Brown, or like you said, Laporta, or those plays in the middle because he can stretch it. And here's the thing: what I love and what I see, right, is that Jameson Williams is all in. His downfield blocking and stuff like this, engaged in every play, like not checked out like some guys when they're not getting the ball and he knows he doesn't get the ball. That's why, you know what and this is just me. The last couple games they tried right off the bat to get him the ball, even the end around this game. It's might be something like, hey, we're going to try to get you to touch it, but this game's probably not going to be you. I need you running laps, spreading the D, and blocking downfield. And he's like, aye.
And real quick, before we go to break, again, that's people once again complaining about the number 1 offense in the National Football League. But,
Crazy.
crazy stuff. Neal, what about Jack's Car Wash?
All right, hey, they're the number 1 car wash in the league, in the car wash league. You can get a free one. I probably don't want to do it right now because it's raining, but once it's done raining, text WSN to 888-522-1729. Get a free Jack's Car Wash. There's over 40 Jack's Car Wash locations. I'm looking at one right out the door, less than an Amon-Ra completion away right here from our Birmingham compound. They all have the free vacuums, the free compressed air, the matte cleaning rooms. There's 8 Jack's full-service locations where they do interior and exterior parts of your car, and all of them come with the hand towel drying service as well. And again, go to jackscarwash.com. Do you wash your car twice a month? If so, you need to go to jackscarwash.com and get on a subscription package, because then you can wash your car as much as you want for the entire month. Jax does it all for you. Over 40 spots around Michigan. Go to jackscarwash.com.
And let me tell you about Wicked Pickle. Looking for the ultimate pickleball experience? Check out Wicked Pickle, Metro Detroit's hottest indoor pickleball spot. With 10 climate-controlled courts, daily open play for all levels, and a chill lounge with TVs, ping pong, and cold drinks. It's always game on, rain or shine. Throwing a party or team event? They host groups from 10 to 200. Don't miss the APA Michigan Gold Cup November 22nd and 23rd. Sign up at pickleballtournaments.com and mark your calendars for the Woodward Sports Pickleball Party, January 9th. More details to come soon. I've never played pickleball before. I'm really excited. And I think we're doing like listeners and people that are there teaming up with Woodward Sports members and doing a tournament. So make sure you guys tune in. Wicked Pickle and the Woodward Sports Pickleball Party.
Into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome. What's up, everybody? Neal Ruhl for Art and Jakes. We were out there Sunday for the Lions festivities. The heavyweights were out there for the watch party, the post-game show. They had a blast. It's an elite sports bar experience with an elite menu, by the way. It's not just,
Food is great.
Yeah, it's not just some wings that you dip in sauce and you keep it pushing. No, the food is great. They are serious about the game day watching experience. How's that media wall out there?
Oh, it was insane.
Wonderful.
They say media wall, but it's like media wall to wall.
Yeah,
like,
it's
there's
a lot.
TVs
Yeah.
everywhere you look.
Literally TVs everywhere. They got a great menu, as we said. They got specials going on throughout the week. Guys, I'm telling you, if you're looking for somewhere to go watch the game and be in the experience, Art and Jake's is the move. Multiple locations around Metro Detroit. Go to artandjakes.com. Get their mobile app, all of it. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor. All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG.
I had the
Spencer
Cantina Bowl.
Raxter.
Cantina Bowl.
Cantina Bowl
fire.
looks really good.
And what were those fries Easy had?
The Spud nachos.
Yeah.
American poutine.
They're basically American
poutine.
I'm getting that next time I go.
The
Dessert popping,
the
too.
Bang Bang shrimp
What'd you get?
tacos were nice.
Yeah.
Dessert was popping?
Oh, yeah. AJ's Bliss. Just trust me on that. It's so
Damn,
good.
I
It's
almost
so
went.
good. It's like a brownie cookie with ice cream. It's
Ooh.
fucking amazing.
Rookie mistake by me. I was going to go look at the peruse the desserts, and I didn't.
Yep. AJ's
Shout out to the
Bliss.
birthday boy. Birthday boy in the house. Shout out to
Hey!
the birthday boy.
Hey!
Birthday boy in the house.
Stick.
Everybody wants to know he's Rick Mahorn.
Happy birthday, Stick.
It's his Rick Mahorn year.
Yeah, that's right. That is true. What?
Jared Goff cake.
Jared Goff cake. It's big 16. Sweet 16 candles on there. There you go.
Having a Sweet 16 at 50 is crazy. No,
Woodward Sports chat thread. Okay, the Terrion Arnold haters.
they popping
Jimmy
up.
Bach. Terrion Arnold is horrible. I'm salty. Still waiting for a decent corner 4 years into this.
Y'all out, y'all.
Sebastian
fucking
Chose. What vet is available that we can pick up? James Bradbury's still not signed, right?
James Bradbury is not signed. Neither is Stephon Gilmore.
Stephon
Kendall
Gilmore,
Fuller,
Kendall
or
Fuller.
Asante Samuel Jr.
Emmanuel Mosley.
Shout out.
Huh?
Bring him home.
Corey Ballantyne. So those are the guys that are out there. So yeah, guys, like you guys got what you wanted. So good luck, man. Chiefs are now up to a 2.5 point favorite over the Lions. So that's out there.
TA injury did that.
I didn't like them losing yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wanted them to win badly. Because now they're back. Now they're back where they were. Like, they have to win now.
And that's cool.
They have to win.
I don't think they ready for this level of physicality though. Like this is not a good matchup.
I don't think we like that here. We don't like physical football here. We've proven that. Go through the chat right now.
I know, right? No, those people don't like physical football. I do. And that's the style of football that they play. So I think it's a bad matchup for the Chiefs, to be honest with you.
Someone could stick a Jared Goff lookalike stripper for his birthday.
Right, dressed up as Jared Goff.
Yes.
Your idea's coming.
Yes, it will. King Taylor, Sauce Gardner, come back home. Why?
Right, we don't need him.
He doesn't have any interceptions.
He's got 3 of them in what, 4 years?
Yeah.
3 years?
Crazy.
Dude's a bum, bro. Get him out of here.
DJ Reed must be a bum too. He don't have a lot of picks on his record as well. So
Out of here. I want him out. I have no need for Sauce Gardner and his 3 career interceptions, everybody.
one of them he got this season, I believe. So yeah.
Yes, that's
Jeez,
it.
man.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Kevin Bell, Detroit Lions defense is ranked 8th in the league right now with the number 1 offense. And clearly the guy that built it doesn't know what he's doing because he took Terrion Arnold. So maybe we should just pack it in. I don't know. All right, D-Mac, we do have to move on to the Tigers.
Go get them, Detroit Tigers.
All right, eat them up, Tigers.
Scheduled for 4 o'clock today. We'll see how the weather plays a part. Jack Flaherty, my man Jack, getting the start today.
Right, yo, man. We just
100%.
I'm telling. Am I out to left field with what I said, or does anybody feel that?
I agree with you, D-Mac. The chances of it happening are very slim, though.
D-Mac, I hope you're right. But
Going against this lineup,
you think that like that's got no chance.
No chance in hell.
What has a better chance when you think about it? A performance by Jack Flaherty, or Javi switching it on like he had in the
Javi.
So?
I'll take Javi for 500.
I'm just saying,
No.
you didn't expect that either.
You
Like, the
really
way
think
that
Jack
he's-
gonna go out there and give you 7?
No,
he won't
With-
give
with
you
this-
but
with
I
this
think he'll
lineup.
command that. Like we need that quality start, and 7's reaching 7.
Yeah, so-
7's a complete game. In this
Right.
business.
I don't even know about 6 though.
But but what I'm saying is like the confidence of knowing that this is a Jack Flaherty that pitched in the first game of the World Series last year, or a guy that you could count on last year when he had his starts, right? Like he's got it in him. And I don't know if sometimes an athlete is that focus of shoving it up people's asses. If that's what he's built on, this is the greatest shove it up people's asses moment that he has right now in his life. So I don't know if he's motivated like that, but if he
It
is,
seems like he is. That's a vibe.
hey, that's the vibe I get.
Yeah.
And I've been around enough top professional athletes or guys that have been in that position. Now he's got to go out and get it. It's more like he comes off to me like a Adam Wainwright. Or like, not as like just
I
like
see
a
the
bit
comparison.
like a guy that can step up to
when
the
the
moment.
stakes are higher,
his ERA in elimination games is impressive. It's like
Like I just think that because is this not the time where Jack Flaherty can put his mark on his Tigers career?
he did it last round.
Y'all, he
Well,
definitely.
I mean,
gotta do it again.
but he right, but still, you expected like there's more to a better Flaherty than he
Right.
gave us quality, right? Little bit, wild or whatever. I just think Jack Flaherty can be that guy in the playoffs, and we've seen it
so
from
does AJ
so
Hinch,
many
yeah.
other teams
Yeah.
over time in the playoffs where a guy has stepped up. Maybe he's a journeyman, maybe he's a young kid or whatever like that. But that's why these moments, and that's why sports are so cool. It's the story inside the story to whatever. But I'd look for it, and how am I gonna? It's command. How is his command early? Where's his pitch count at? If after 3 innings does he have like 40 pitches? Is this something that he could?
Yeah, D-Mac, I don't even know, like, quote-unquote, the pitch count. I just think when is that third time through the lineup come?
Right.
Which is tied to pitch count,
Yeah.
obviously.
And we talked about him being great in the last series. The last series was against Cleveland's lineup. This Seattle team is
I get
drastically
it.
different.
I just tend to believe
Everybody got popped. Like,
believe
damn near
in-
everybody
Are you
in their lineup.
suggesting that
moment.
the Cleveland Guardians stink?
Yeah, a little bit.
Because they do.
Yeah.
Never forget that, by the way.
Well, look at it when you got this look at this roster coming up.
Yeah.
And thank God, like Suarez hasn't been the smartest of hitters and stuff like
Not
this,
yet,
but he's been in positions.
Yeah.
But
this is
every
the
guy
book
that
on
comes up
Suarez.
to the plate, it's like,
They all
Doesn't
got
it
pop.
seem like Cal Raleigh comes up he comes up more often than Jose Ramirez? Doesn't
He
it
bats
seem
twice
like
in
it?
the lineup.
And he doesn't
and it's not like he can hide.
I know.
He's not a small guy.
I know. Woodward Sports Super Chat, Dominique Davis. Literally just watched Chase get off after TA left the game. I must have missed watching the playoff game. TA gave up a big touchdown with the ball bouncing off of his helmet. Those were rough times. Burn in the Super Chat. Pitch Scooble out of the pen game 3 and all right, Burn.
Shout out Bird.
Start him game 5. If we aren't signing him, run the tank to empty. Burn. It's an effective. Okay, you know what? I'm not. I was gonna give a nuanced response and why you can't do that, but you know what? I'm just not. Owen Mullen in the Super Chat. Aleem McNeil, Tyleek, DJ Reader would have never given up on that play like Chris Jones did, just standing there doing nothing. How pathetic. I saw it too.
I
saw it too.
Yeah.
That's real.
That
was
tells
real.
you more of what's going on in the in the Magic Kingdom there.
And I think he was bounced back into coverage on that play, but still, you see Trevor Lawrence on the ground.
Yeah.
You fucking run over there and touch him, dude.
Exactly,
What are you doing?
What are we doing? Tev Sauce 2 in the Super Chat. Maz wants us to trade for Sauce, right?
Yeah, he
LOL. No, he's a bum.
But
3
Maz is
interceptions.
also a TA supporter, so,
Yeah.
it's all good.
Purely a bum, dude. Purely a bum. All right, let's take the break, and I got to call myself out about this Tigers game today. I had a moment of accountability in the rearview mirror of my car.
Just
this
about
morning.
the game or about the Tigers overall?
Just about the game, which kind of feeds into the Tigers overall. And then I have a Riley Green thing.
Okay.
What? What?
Jimmy Box said, give me Will Harris.
Shit, okay. Right, bring Cam Sutton back. Let's just bring the whole gang back.
I'd take Cam Sutton
Jerry
over Will Harris
Jacobs?
any day of the week.
Jerry Jacobs?
I'd
my
take Jerry.
God.
I'd take Jerry over Will Harris any day of the week.
No, Will Harris was bad. It was
You know
bad.
what?
Honestly,
I like the.
Where's
I like
Chase Lucas?
Listen, you
Right.
like we're joking around and stuff.
We need guys.
I would take
I
Jerry
need
Jacobs
bodies.
or Kendall Vildor back on this team today.
I need
Yeah.
bodies.
Good depth piece, knows the system, knows the defense. Yeah, I'm not asking them to start, but to have them be a depth with Dorsey down, with DJ Reed coming back, you got Trey Flowers, Amik Robertson, Rocky Sin ahead of them. I would take Jerry Jacobs or Kendall Vildor back on this team in a heartbeat.
Neal, people talking about CJ coming back.
Easy.
He's primarily a safety, but it's like, come on, dog. Like, what are we doing now?
Jimmy Box is as a starter. All right.
Yeah, right.
Okay, guys, let's take a break and let's take a break real quick and reset. Okay,
Yeah.
Can we do that mentally? Everybody mentally reset.
But I would be very surprised if Brad Holmes went out there and traded or signed a starter.
Yeah.
He's going to get a depth piece.
Well,
to
there are no
fill.
starters.
I mean, there are guys that you could start. I mean, Trey Flowers is a starter now. You just signed him.
Right.
There are no starters. No, like starters in the starter sense.
So
I think there's a couple.
you're telling me we had a starter, but he's hurt now, right?
Correct.
Damn. But we had a starter.
No, I'm saying like
Yeah, he was a starter.
there are no starter. Like I know, I get what you're saying. Like he's a starter now. No, I'm talking about like guys that are starters are playing.
Like
Yeah,
Terry, like
starter
Terry and Arnold.
caliber. Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting
they're,
caliber.
they're on a
Like-
team. They're under contract.
Yeah.
They're playing.
Like Terry and Arnold was. Before
Correct.
He got hurt.
Correct. Tell them about Gold Crown.
Absolutely. All right, guys, let's
Tariq
talk about
Woolen.
who?
You
Yeah.
got to trade for him.
You do.
All right, let's talk about something that takes your chill game to a championship level. Gold Crown. You know the slogan, smoke like royalty. Gold Crown is a Michigan brand through and through with some of the finest cannabis products in the state. Whether it's their Crown Jewel gummies right here, packed with flavor and effects that'll keep you vibing, or their infused jester pre-rolls that hit you harder than a Lions linebacker. Gold Crown is all about giving you top shelf quality without the royal price tag. All rise for the reign of royal highs, only with Gold Crown.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. Thenfights.com.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Guys, let's be honest. We like simple stuff like gimmies on the golf course. We like uncomplicated like Lady Jane's haircuts for men. You walk in, sign in, before you know it, you're handsome and clean. Lady Jane's, open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walking anytime. Why? It's wicked awesome.
All right, keeping it pushing. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports
shit,
Network. Neal, Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter.
Hello.
All of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. For those that missed it yesterday, the United Football League announced their new team structure. The Michigan Panthers have left. They are gone.
Rest in peace.
There is a team now in Columbus.
Also, Comerica Park will not be Comerica Park for
will
very
not.
much longer.
Really?
Comerica
Fifth
Park,
Third Bank
finally.
bought Comerica Bank. So they said after the 2026 season, they're probably going to change the name. They don't know what it'll be yet. They didn't say they're just going to go with like Fifth Third Park.
Well,
They
no,
said,
because
like-
there's already 5 of those.
Yeah, they
Right.
said like it means like they want to do something that means more for the city and stuff like that.
Really?
So, yeah.
Okay. I like that.
We'll see.
Woodward Sports.
Cobo Hall. No, I'm sorry.
LK Line Arena. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, it needs a stadium.
Right.
Could it be
Little.
Could it be
how about the
new
little
Tiger
Chris Dome?
Stadium?
Right.
How about Lil Chris Dome?
Little Caesars Part 2.
Miggy Metrodome. The Miggy Metrodome.
Lil Chris
So you
Field.
need a
Right.
bubble for that?
Yeah. The Miggy.
What would you name the new, if you had it, like, to keep it down, downtown?
23rd and Payroll Park.
Tarek Skubal Stadium.
Yeah. Give him the stadium.
Give him the stadium.
Will you stay if we name the stadium after you?
23rd and Payroll Park. That's
Right.
that's what I'm going to go with.
K-Line Field would be pretty cool.
Coach Leo in the Woodward Sports chat thread. If you want to jump into there, get your thoughts out there. If you want to skip the line.
Hobby Field.
Javi Field.
Pete Smith in the super chat. I take this anxiety over 1996 to 2005 every time in relation to the
100%.
Tigers. Yes. Coach Leo in the chat. The secondary is compromised. No, it's not, Coach Leo. People got what they wanted.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gone now.
He's gone now. So there you
The
go.
Javi Dome.
The Javi Dome.
The house that Javi built.
Right.
That's the Javi built.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be out there. But no, all right, D-Mac. I had a moment of personal accountability. It's been well documented. We've discussed it, you and I. Personally, KG, I've said this on the show many times. We've had clips about it on social media. Where, for me, I've admitted to you that I'm fatigued by this team. When they lose, it looks the same every single time.
For 2 years.
For 2 years, and it's fine. I looked in the mirror today, and it just kind of hit me. And it first touched on when I was figuring out like what hat to wear. I thought about wearing the Road Tigers hat because I wore the Road Tigers hat Saturday, and they won.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about doing it. So if they do lose, it's on me, I guess, because I didn't wear the Road Tigers hat.
Don't worry, it cancels out. I didn't wear any Tigers gear because I didn't wear any Tigers gear last time.
Okay, so there you all right, we've
Same
accounted
here.
for each other.
Yep.
I looked in the rearview mirror backing out of the driveway, and I thought to myself, you know what, man? As bad as it is, with a 186 team average and a 540 OPS, as bad as it is, we are in the second round of the Major League Baseball playoffs.
Yep.
Somehow, some way, here we are. It's 1-1 in the American League Divisional Series with a chance to take a 2-1 lead in it and put the Mariners on the brink of elimination.
With Skubal getting another start.
With Skubal and it would
Maybe.
guarantee you another
Guarantee
start.
you another Skubal. If you
Yeah,
win
if you
today.
Win a
today,
game,
yeah.
it guarantees another Skubal start. And look, do they have their deficiencies? Yes, they do. But with that being said, man, I got to stop being a bitch about this team. I got to stop being a bitch about the Detroit Tigers, D-Mac. I know what they are. I know what their limitations are. But you know what, man? F it. It's 1-1. Jack Flaherty starting today. We have the home field. It's a best of 3. We have home field advantage.
That's how you got to look at it.
And D-Mac, this is where I'm in.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm in.
here's
I don't care what
Here's the hard
happens.
part, right? It's like watching your team take penalties and stuff like this and ticky-tack. It's like you just got to be prepared. You're going to strike out 12 times, 15 times, right? It's not good, but you can hold on that they put themselves, what this team does is they put themselves in a position in the game to either have to, pitcher's got to make a pitch or batter's got to put the ball in play. And they've been able to do it. And it's not against, they know they can beat this team. They stuck to it. The game they won the other night, like in every game, it looks hopeless at some point. Does it not?
No, it looks hopeless like all the time.
Yeah.
And then you look up and they don't have a hit, but there's 2 guys on base every inning.
But here's the one thing.
And it's always 0-2 to start every at-bat.
The-
But they always got 2 guys on.
You know how we always talk about with the Lions and whatever, how they're all on the same page and everybody's playing for each other? No matter what, like this is who the Tigers are, and they're comfortable with themselves. And their comfortability is more when they're the underdog or when they're counted out, and guys have to step up, right? It's one of those things. It's frustrating because it's not the norm. But the thing is what do we ask as fans? Win, get in the playoffs, move another thing. That's what they're doing, and they've got you 2 games at home. Right?
We have home field advantage in the ALDS. Mm-hmm. It's a best of 3. We get the first 2 at home. We have the ability to close this thing out at home.
And it'll be just the Tigers' luck. They get to the ALCS, and then it looks better than what it did last year, and that's what people are going to flock to. I appreciate your maturity, Neal, on this, because I wish I could be there. I have no expectations of this team. Game in and game out, besides whether Tarek Scooble's pitching, he's not going to give up more than 2 runs in a game.
See, all right, KG,
I don't know what to expect from this team.
Here's
game
something
in
too.
and game out.
This was an epiphany I had about the Scooble thing.
Yeah.
We know what the weakness is with this team. That's on us for thinking that about Scooble. Because what's a must-have, a vital component of winning a Scooble start?
Getting hits.
You got to score runs for the guy. So, I think we put too much into that. We do, and it fatigues us. You got to figure out a way to get a couple of runs, and it doesn't really matter who's pitching. It doesn't, for real. The challenges that we face, as Tiger fans, are not pitching related at all.
No.
And it would break my heart, and Spenny, going back to this, it would break my heart if Jack came out and got rocked today. Not because Jack got rocked. It's happened. We've seen it before. Because the legs would finally give out. Through all this and what the offense have done, we have not properly focused on what this pitching staff has done, because we shit all over this bullpen all year long.
No, and they stepped it up.
Even when they were among the elite in baseball.
Yeah.
Because it didn't look right. Because we have to piece it together. D-Mac, the perception of this Tigers team is exactly what I rally against in all of sports. Just because it doesn't look right doesn't mean it doesn't work. And why does it work? It doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Because that's how it is
But
sometimes.
is that going to work all the way to a fucking title? No.
No. And we have tons of data to prove that. No. But you know what? The Mariners aren't the 27 Yankees either. All right? They put a lot more into their team than we do. And we have to internalize that and accept it. And we'll have that discussion, KG, and it will not be a pleasant one.
It's just not good. It feels like settling, bro. I don't want to have to settle.
And there
because
will be
we're so close to actually being good.
I know, but KG, there will be a time and a place where we can have that discussion.
I hear you. I'm all in. I love this team.
And my physiology
but
will change on that day. 100%. You best believe that. But today is not that day.
I hear you, bro.
And it's just, D-Mac, why can't we get past the way things look and accept the outcomes? Why?
Yeah, I was talking to somebody on the way in. Just, it feels dirty. right? Just so the way that this season's gone, and I think people are still sort of in that punch drunk. The fact that you got out, it was like Rocky won, and you're Apollo Creed. You won the match, but you got the crap beat, right? Yeah. Because of losing the 15, and I don't think people are over the 15 and a half.
But it doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't matter. Like, you have to get it through. Like, I think maybe now, right, because we are 1-1 in the series, have home field to win the next 2 games, that people are willing to put that behind them and go, like you're saying, okay, right, let's just play it out. It's because of like how we got here and what it could have been, and doing all these other things instead of just, okay, let's just cheer this team and put our energies into this team and know that we got a chance, right? We've put ourselves in this position, and that's why it's like this team's like bipolar as hell. Right? So it's what are we, because it could come out and Flaherty could get the doors blown off him.
And I hate it because he'll get murdered by everybody here.
Yeah.
But in the biggest game of the season up till that point, he delivered. You know what I mean?
That's true, but asking him.
But you know what have you done for me lately? And here's the thing: is like I've been in both positions. I've been where you're supposed to be the kings of the mountain and you get beat, or we're the underdog. You're the David to the Goliath. You know, you just got to go out there and dig down. And I think that this team, you know, I mean it's always been about the bats. It's always been about the bats.
I was screaming that during the deadline. Everybody was talking about the pitch, and I'm like, no, I'm worried about this.
It's always been about the bats, man.
Mike O in the chat. Neal, trust in your boy AJ. Implicitly.
The only reason they're here is because of his sorcery.
Right.
Through the last couple of years and stuff.
Yeah, like it is. Mike O, Tigers lineup, a.k.a. Murderers Row. Yes. It is. Woodward Sports chat thread. Let me see. I had one there, and I lost it. So my apologies on that. Rack in the chat. This just in. Due to Tigers bats going limp, the ballpark will be named Hims Stadium.
Right. 'Cause they need a boost, man. It's just like, I get what you're saying, Neal, but I feel like that's a given as fans. We're all going to support the team regardless. We've had crap for the last decade. Of course, we're supporting this, but it's not good enough, bro. And you know it's not. You talk about the bullpen, and they have done an exceptional job throughout this playoffs.
No, they've been elite.
But you can see it the way A.J. Hinch manages. He don't even trust his bullpen. You think he wants to stick Tommy Kahnle out there? You think he wants to stick Brant Herter out there? Like, come on, bro. These are the options he has available to him, so he has to make do. But this is not what it should look like. On top of the fact that your offense is fucking putrid.
It's got to turn, though. The Mariners have weaknesses too, and I think we view them again as this Yankee superpower. They are not.
No,
they have no left-handed pitching,
but they got less weaknesses than the Tigers.
That's fair,
and we know that. And a lot of hitters in their lineup have some kind of pop, can generate some kind of offense. Where is that for us?
The Yankees.
We have one man. KG. We have one man, and he can hit one side of the plate.
I know, but KG, but that is what they are weak in. The Mariners' weakness plays into our strength, and at some point it's got to show it. I always say in a 5-game, even a 7-game series, even a 5-game series, at some point what you are good at happens. At least once.
No, for sure.
Carey and Riley Green
gotta
hit bombs.
But also
gotta hit bombs.
Also, the playoffs can't just be about matchups. Talent prevails in the postseason. Look at the fucking Dodgers. The Dodgers suck. They don't look right. Look at where they at now. They're probably gonna repeat. But look at all the talent that they have. Sometimes matchups is cool when it works, but when it doesn't, you have no other options. The Tigers have no other options besides hopefully this matchup works.
And listen, if the Tigers don't get to the World Series, I really want it to be the Blue Jays, because Blue Jays Dodgers would be crazy. That would be so much fun.
Dude, there's something about the Rogers Center. Their fans
They're
there,
electric.
Dude.
It's the whole country.
Yeah.
You have the whole country behind a single
They have a nation behind them.
Yeah.
It's electric, dude.
No, it is absolutely. DMAC is it Loom?
Yeah.
DMAC tells you about Loom?
No,
Loom.
Absolutely. Look in front of right here. Weather might be starting to turn cold, but Loom, the good vibes are always heating up. Buzz and sparkling THC beverages are here to take you into fall with bold, crisp flavors. For a limited time, try their brand new seasonal apple cider Each
Shout
can
out.
has 7.5 milligrams of real THC wrapped in bubbles made with real fruit juice, 0 artificial sweeteners, and absolutely no hangover. Perfect for bonfires, tailgates, backyard barbecues, or even on the golf course. Find Buzzin at all 39 Loom Cannabis Company locations across Michigan or order online at loom.com. Use code WSN30 to save 30% on your entire order.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. They got deals for everybody. Hit up my guy Goran. He'll get you into the best car for the best price. He literally got me out of my old lease and into a new lease inside of 30 minutes. That's all it takes. He helped me unload my other car into my new one because he knew that I needed to get back here to work. You won't get better customer service anywhere. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. LesStanford.com.
All right, hour number 2, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter.
What up, though?
We have Dr. Pierce coming through today. We'll talk about Terrion Arnold's shoulder. We'll talk about some hamstrings, all of that. DMAC is here. We're going to talk hockey. The Red Wings season starts Thursday. The NHL season starts tonight. There is a Riley Green thing that I want to get to. It is a Rest in Peace Tuesday, so we have an action-packed hour coming up for you right now.
Oh, and in case you guys didn't see, King Cunningham did this.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Sorry for the long.
Yeah. Absolutely crazy work. They won, by the way. No one else has talked about it in this town, but Chaz Lanier, 3 threes, 3 of 5 from 3. I'm just saying.
No, he's going to play a role for sure. When you can shoot like that, he's going to play a role.
And I was told by a random dude on Instagram that was watching a highlight section that Marcus Sasser is only being held back by Cade Cunningham. He might be losing minutes to Chaz Lanier.
No, that's a fact. But he didn't look bad either.
Sasser didn't look bad, but Sasser is a point guard who has a lack of playmaking, and he can't play NBA defense.
Yeah.
Chaz Lanier can play NBA defense, and he shoots the blood out of the ball. And you could
Great
have Ivy be your backup point guard. You could have LeVert be a point guard.
Yeah, people forget we have Karis LeVert on the team. And
Man.
he's the one that's going to get the minute. Do you see the Sasser thing? You see kind of the writing on the wall there?
Yeah, I mean, he's just a spark plug.
Yeah.
I hate to label him as that, but he's just
playing.
a spark
He's
plug.
playing for his career in this preseason.
Absolutely.
Man.
They just
that's
got
the nature
better.
of the beast.
They got better talent.
That's the nature of the beast.
Yeah.
Really wild, man. A GM comes in here, signs some shooters. An owner makes a mistake, rectifies it immediately with a massive check, and look at where you are.
I know, right?
Action.
In 2 years' time, look at that.
There was action.
Yeah.
Action by an owner.
It took 2 years to get this shit turned around.
He still doesn't get the credit he deserves for that in this town. I'll fight that
He
fight
does not.
forever.
No, he's
that
likable now.
Quite literally bought a lot of respect out of me,
Yeah.
Tom Goris, to do that. And
And he came to the podium and admitted responsibility.
I was
Like,
throwing
who
a lot
does
of dirt
that?
on that man's name, and he righted his wrongs.
Yeah. Like, who does that, man?
I'd party with Tom on the yacht for sure.
Oh, yeah, a lot of booger sugar.
There's a
on it.
lot of accountability there as an owner, right? Where, like, you say what you want to who he is, but, like, that's somebody that I listen when he talks because usually the actions are behind it.
Yeah, no doubt, man. He clicked that pen.
Oh!
He cared, and then he, clicked the pen, got the right guy, and then what? Has walked
Look at
away.
it. There they go.
Per Adam Schefter, A second opinion on Terrion Arnold's shoulder today revealed the injury is not as bad as feared, and he is now expected to return, as one source described, sooner than expected, quite possibly this month.
No, oh, wow.
Bam, 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 per Adam Schefter. I hope that was the real Adam Schefter, and I didn't just get
Right. Don't get sent tail, man.
That was the real Adam Schefter.
Adam Schefter. It wasn't Schefter this time.
Ho, ho, ho. All right, we're back.
All right, we are back.
No,
at
but
it.
these people don't fucking deserve
Yeah,
it.
no,
Keep
people-
them off.
People are mad about that.
Yeah,
probably.
people are punching air right.
They said he was getting benched anyway, so it's like they don't deserve him, bro.
We're better off without him, I was told.
I was told that.
Well, that adds a wrinkle to the Dr. Pierce discussion. All right, guys, you want to do it like this? We'll do the rest in peace. We'll go to the break. I got a Riley Green thing. We'll do the hockey. We'll get with Dr. Pierce.
Let's do that hockey.
We're going to do the hockey. I promise you, we are. You guys ready to put some people in the coffin?
Oh, yeah.
Why not, man? Why not?
Rest in peace.
The boys are back in town.
Absolutely. It is time. We put some people in the proverbial sports coffin, and it's something we've done for a very long time, something that a lot of the people like. We'll take yours in the chat as well. Who you putting in the sports coffin? Steve Wilds, Neal isn't a real fan. I think I'm the realest fan around here.
No, for real. But you say, and you've been positive today. Like, unbelievably positive.
Yeah.
We all trying to get to the same place, y'all. We gotta stop this infighting.
All right, you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Spenny?
Yep.
You ready to rock?
Yeah.
Who you putting in the coffin?
All right, I got my one that I'm going to do, but I want to do a caveat here, a little honorable mention. Also, RIP is presented by
Art
Find
and
the Graphic.
Jake.
Yep. Shout out
Shout out to
Art
Art and
and
Jake.
Jakes for sponsoring this segment. So, RIP to Terrion Arnold being done for the year.
Yeah.
The boy's back. Sucks for the haters. So RIP to that. Quick little RIP to that. But actual RIP to that midget in the desert, Kyler Murray, man.
It's over.
It is over. Kyler Murray's cooked. Gannon's cooked. The team is cooked. Throw the Cardinals in the trash. Embarrassed. Have you seen? I saw this post, and it was the top 5 worst NFL plays of the week with 2 honorable mentions, and every single one of them were a play from the Cardinals.
Jesus
They
Christ.
are bad. They snapped it off of Kyler Murray's face, possibly concussing him with the snap, and it was a face mask fumble. Like, the Cardinals are cooked. The Cardinals suck. Get out of here, Kyler Murray. See you later, Desert Birds. The Cardinals.
D-Mac, what is with the people dropping the ball before they cross the goal line?
Yeah.
It's
I
back, baby.
can't take that anymore.
It's
KG,
back.
That you just unveiled my put in the coffin because what did I say to you, KG, at the watch party the other day?
Oh, yep,
I
yep.
walked up to him and I said, "Well, you just saw what my coffin like the way it
Okay,
is."
I'll wait then. We'll wait.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Okay, I'll give you a break there. We'll pick it back up, D-Mac. KG, who you putting in the coffin? Rest in peace.
It's low-hanging fruit, and because I can't think of anything else different, rest in peace to Mike McDaniel. Now, I have buried the Dolphins on many occasions, but this is a personal one. Mike McDaniel, you saw what he did at the podium up there. He just looks like a man that's lost.
He does.
He looks like a man that's lost
What
for words. He's
happened?
tired. Like,
he had the Gucci glasses.
He had it
the
all.
short sweatpants.
Ripping the vape on the sideline.
Yeah, he would sprint to the halftime locker room.
dare I say he had aura at one point.
He did.
The
I don't
aura
care what
is
anybody
gone.
says. And I'm not an aura guy, but he had aura.
He had like autistic aura.
You're right.
He looks so disheveled on the sideline.
It's bad. I feel bad for him.
I do
man.
too, man.
The toothpaste
I
is
like
out
him.
of the tube, man.
I like Mike
do
McDaniel.
too.
Monkey doesn't go back in the bottle; it just comes out.
Yeah.
I know. If I want to hang out, I've always wanted to hang out with him one time when I go down there.
I feel like y'all would fit in
And I'm
well.
going down there next weekend, and I feel like I need to speed up that process of hanging out.
Monkey's out of the bottle, Neal. He's cooked.
He's gonna be the first coach fired this season. I guarantee it.
I gotta go fix him.
I gotta
got
go
to.
fix him.
I gotta
He
go
seems
fix
like a guy that's fixable though. But I think it's that Miami and all the drama to
Neal out
all
here.
that stuff. You know what I mean? He's dealing. You know how much of his true. There's something wrong there, but I think like he's a guy that I wouldn't like quit on.
No, I think he's a victim to his organization, too, because the Dolphins have been poorly ran for a long time.
Okay, you know what? Here in the chat. Now, this is aggressive. Nicholas Duncan, McDaniels for the halftime show with Diddy at this point. Now, just stop.
All right, relax.
Just stop, okay?
Rest in peace to that.
That's aggressive.
Man,
D-Mac, who are you putting it?
I don't even know his name, but whoever that Cardinals guy was, the running back, Demetre.
Yeah, wait.
Listen.
See you later, dude.
But the whole thing is like, to your point, Spenny, about the Cardinals, but that's the second time it's happened.
I'm cutting him immediately.
Dude, the karma, right? Because they were still up at that point, and that wasn't it. But what that did, but you can never, ever do that. Kids out there, please, take it to the back. Your mom wants the ball. Don't let that ball go. Keep every touchdown. I mean, you got to secure it till the end. It's like the kids that don't run through first base or stop at the base, and it's a non-negotiable. And but to see the collapse in front of your eyes and then to lose that game, but that is just, to me, that's like a non-negotiable about protecting the ball.
Why put it? Touchdowns are hard to come by,
and
dude.
especially he's not like a known dude.
Yeah, I'm cutting him immediately. I'm cutting him immediately.
Oh yeah, so would I.
You're not a star. You're not. I think he's still on his rookie deal. See you later, kid.
I mean that in the bigger picture tells you about the organization.
B Smith in the super chat, by the way. I was going to get to this one, B, after we moved on, but you dropped it in here again, so I'll do it right now. Do you guys get access to the Contact Us form submitted on the website? Sorry to be that guy. Send a time-sensitive email about the Red Wings. Thank you. We do not. Yeah, we do not. If you need to, B Smith, if you need to, reach one of us, just hit one of us up in the DMs on social media.
Yep.
In whatever form that is for you. Spenny's pretty good at it. My DMs have changed through the years.
Right.
I don't go in there a ton.
Unless you're trying to troll. Unless it's a Javi play that you want to troll.
Neal's
or
got
something like
death
that.
threats in his DMs.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
So, now, I haven't gotten any death threats, but it's been pretty vile.
Close.
It's been pretty vile.
Pretty close.
So, yeah. But, yeah, B. Smith, one of us will get back to you if you reach out to one of us directly. I'll say it like that because that's all we can control. So there's that. All right. For me, rest in peace to Jonathan Smith.
Damn.
Rest in peace. It's over.
Do Mormons have funerals?
It's over. At what point do you have to win games? At what point do you have to win games?
At every point.
Damn.
At what point do you have to win games? Win some games. When do you rise up? When do you win a game?
He doesn't. He won't.
When do you win a game that we say, wow, we're stunned you won that game? You haven't yet. Is that fair?
That is fair.
Yeah.
At what point do you have to win games?
At this point. For the rest of the year. Because you will be dead if you don't.
Spenny, he's got to be gone in the offseason.
Unless he makes a bowl game.
He's got to be. I gave you the path.
Yeah, it's not a great path. No.
Do you see a bowl game out of that path? I do not.
No, I don't.
I do not. So therefore, rest in peace, man.
Who's the Pistons 2050 prediction? That might be their MSU's.
Look, if this clip gets out on social media, I can ask you guys this to please put this follow-up caveat on the end of the social media clip when you run this. Don't be mad at me. I don't lose all the time. He does.
Yeah.
He does. You'll be mad at me. I didn't lose these football games. He did. He did. That's it. That's all I ask. Travis, you people.
Right. Those Sparties to get after you.
Yeah. You guys are going to be mad at me.
Oh,
I didn't lose.
Michigan State Twitter does not fuck around. We got a great Twitter presence.
So that's all I ask. If you want to clip this up for your personal use, just do me a solid and put that on there. I didn't lose these games. He did.
He buried Jonathan Smith before he buried Sharon Moore. That's how you know it's real.
That's true.
That 9-6 record ain't looking so bad now, huh?
And that's what's crazy about it.
So bad,
he's 9-6, and in no world is he gone before Jonathan Smith.
No.
Man,
he's 9-6 after a national championship. He's 9-6.
When I tell you guys such a big weight has come off my shoulders, knowing that Terrion Arnold's probably going to be back in a month.
Thank God.
Fuck, we're going to get DJ Reed and Terrion Arnold back in a month.
And Aline.
Aline might be back next week.
Right. Stop playing.
Dominique Davis.
Lord.
Dominique Davis in the super chat. rest in peace to the Tigers not hitting with runners in scoring position. They get hot
Please,
today.
bro.
They give good Jack some run support.
There you go.
Hopefully.
Please.
There you go, Dominique Davis. I like the
Hopefully.
positivity.
You put on the end.
You're all right, hopefully, bro.
Respectfully.
I don't think we asking too much, man.
All right. I got this Riley Green thing I want to do. We got NHL season starting. Let's take the break.
Let's do it.
All right. Where are we going?
All right. Clem Vinson said, WTF, people, why did the AI summary just tell me Aaron Glenn has died? We're doing RIP Tuesday, and AI can't really understand the nuances of that. We're not actually RIPing people.
You're right.
But, all right, let's go to break. We are going to... Where are we at here? Sun Cruiser. Neal, tell us about Sun Cruiser.
So last night, it was like the final warm evening.
I was drinking the Sun Cruiser.
So I turned on the TV out on the deck, and I had 3 of them for no reason on a Monday night.
Sometimes
for no
that's how you gotta
reason.
do it.
Neal was drunk.
No, we were just enjoying the weather.
No, okay.
And it is. And guess what? We'll keep on rocking it through football season, man. Whether you're couch gating, table gating, any way that you're consuming football, Sun Cruiser needs to be in tow with you. They're a proud partner of the Detroit Lions. It's real iced tea, real vodka. It's really good. Keep sending me your guys' stuff on social media, and I enjoy it. We got Tigers fans down there. Even when they lose, they're having a good time because they're crushing the big boy Sun Cruisers at the game. I was at a concert at Pine Knob. I had the big boy Sun Cruiser. It's a part of my life, man. It is. If you haven't tried it yet, just get a 4-pack from the supermarket, grocery store, wherever you go. Sun Cruiser, man. Real iced tea, real vodka, really good.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. Thenfights.com.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo.
Ah.
You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Get ready for unfiltered sports talk like never before. Join Braylon Edwards and Shep as they bring you the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Has a man open. Touchdown, Michigan. Braylon Edwards.
Where no topic is off limits. What are they thinking? How do jocks really feel?
Here comes a little blitz. Blitz is picked up, though, and the pass thrown to Edwards. Touchdown.
Tune in Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network for hot takes, heated debates, and the latest sports news. It's time to elevate your sports game. Don't miss out. We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Introducing concierge medicine from Dr. Jeff Pierce. No insurance, no problem. Get same-day treatment. That includes MRI, visit with doctor, telemedicine follow-up, personalized treatment plan. Fix your pain. Call today or scan the QR code on the screen. Dr. Pierce, the doctor for the people.
Real quick, I know nobody cares, and we were talking about Michigan State being poverty football, but 2026 four-star center Ethan Taylor has canceled his upcoming official visit to Kentucky, saying, I am no longer considering Kentucky. That's after his visit with Michigan State.
I was told this before about Michigan State's offensive line. I was told this a couple months ago, as a matter of fact.
were.
Was I lied to?
You were. Well, they got injured, but yes, you were lied to.
Okay. Either way. By the way, I just got a text from one of my friends that's a Michigan State alum. See you, Jonathan Smith. Unless they beat Michigan, he's got to be gone. I say get rid of him even if he does beat Michigan. Dude sucks ass.
If they beat Michigan and make a bowl game, he can stay. If you lose to Michigan and make a bowl game, He can still probably stay. If you beat Michigan and don't make a bowl game, you should be fired.
It's just not going to work.
No. It hasn't shown.
You know it in your heart, right?
No.
You know it in your heart it's not going to work.
Yeah.
And it was never going to work.
I mean, hindsight's 2020.
Wait. Was it always going to be a wash with Jonathan
it's
Smith?
less than a wash.
Damn.
Less than a wash.
Damn.
Yeah, less than a wash.
That's easy to say now.
All right. For those that don't know, Riley Green was nominated for the Hank Aaron Award.
Shout out.
Which is basically it's an award for offensive contributions to your team. Outstanding offensive performers in Major League Baseball. I believe 10 people get nominated. The American League nominees feature such names as Cal Raleigh. Are you familiar with his work?
Very much so.
Yes, I am. Vlad Guerrero Jr. You familiar with his work?
Yes.
I am.
Yeah.
Jose Ramirez. You familiar with his work?
Yeah.
I am. Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with his work?
A little bit.
I am. Bobby Witt Jr.
Oh.
You see what I'm driving at
Mid.
here? You see what I'm driving? Byron Buxton.
Yeah. Always injured, but yeah. Shout out the brother.
35 home runs as a center fielder.
But not an all-star.
But not an all-star. That was an act of terrorism.
What the people want.
Right.
That was. Can we admit that was an act of domestic terrorism?
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
Considering how it played out.
no.
Considering how it played
D-Mac, what do
out.
I say?
deserved it.
As long as you admit it,
As long as you admit it.
Javi deserved
That's
it.
it.
Byron Buxton has 35 home runs.
Well, good thing.
And his
the
ass was-
All-Star game's
Javi's
halfway
got more
through.
fans.
His ass was on the IL, so
Javi's
it is
more
what it is.
popular
Okay.
than
As
Byron
long as we
Buxton.
admit it. All right, but that's not what this is about. So, and I meant to send this to Spenny and I didn't, so whatever. I put it on Twitter if you want to see it. So the Tigers put out a graphic, talking about his numbers. And obviously, they're impressive. He's nominated for the Hank Aaron Award. The numbers that he put out there. His slugging percentage was just about 500, which means half the time he gets a hit, it goes for extra bases.
Yep.
The OPS was over 800. What was it, 36 home runs, whatever it was, 113-ish RBIs. A monster season.
Yeah.
Especially, too, like if you go in the pantheon of Detroit Tigers baseball, that is an upper-tier season.
36, 111.
Yep. That is an upper-tier season that we have seen in a long time.
Yeah.
The first 4 pages, screenshots of responses. Did Hank Aaron ever strike out 200 times? I got an issue with some of the Tigers
Well,
fans.
I'm sitting here looking at a chart, right, of the most strikeouts, right, in the league this year. And Riley Green's second at 201. James Wood was first, Washington with 221. But the consistency, listen to the names. It goes Riley Green, Kyle Schwarber, Eugenio Suarez, Rafael Devers, Randy Ozarena, Ryan McMahon, Cal Riley, Shohei Ohtani. That's 9, right? This is Major League Baseball. I always talk about hockey, how it's not my game, how it's changed. Baseball's changed. The averages go down. Your strikeout hitters are all producing. All those guys I named, look at these home runs. 31. First, James Wood, he had 31 home runs, 221 strikeouts. Riley Green, 36. Schwarber, 56. Suarez, 49. Devers, 35. Ozarena, goes down to 27. And if you look, Cal Riley had 60. Ohtani had 55. These are dingers, and, they're up well over 100 RBIs. This is the new Major League Baseball of what you need your stars to be. And it's the same thing as it's uncomfortable watching strikeouts because it's boring. But you got to change the way you watch the game.
Thank you, D-Mac.
That's it.
The problem isn't Riley Green. The problem's you.
It's just the way you watch
The problem
But I
is
watch
you.
more baseball, so I've seen it. And I listen to you and watch as it's changed. So if you're going to enjoy it, it's the same thing as watching this NHL hockey now. Ain't my game, but it's speed and it's finesse and it's this and it's that. So if you want to enjoy it, you have to understand strikeouts is a huge part of the game, of the baseball game.
Stephen David, great point, D-Mac. I've been telling you guys this for months. D-Mac says it once, and then all of a sudden, D-Mac's the guy. All right,
Again,
fine,
Neal,
fine.
it's tone.
Yep.
Right?
It ain't about what you say, it's how you
D-Mac's
say it.
got positive tone. It's just sometimes the delivery. Hey, you know what? For lack of a better term, sometimes it's like maybe your significant other. You can't hear the message. You hear the words. You don't understand the message.
Right.
I just try to maybe I convey the message a little bit better.
Like when my wife yells at me, nothing gets done. I tell her, like, hey, you got to talk to me nice if you're trying to get me to do some chores or some shit. Don't come here yelling, because then I'm going to stay where I'm at. So
that's it.
It's all about how you communicate.
Dumbo Jumbo. Riley had at least 3 months worth of slumps this year. 36, 113.
That means he was really
slugging
hot
percentage.
for the other parts.
800 OPS.
Yeah.
Like, guys, I don't care how you get it.
Yeah, he's objectively one of the best hitters in the American League.
And the strikeout thing, D-Mac just gave you the list. You know what this is? This is the Cade Cunningham turnovers crowd last year.
Right.
When you look at the list of
That
turnovers, like, it's LeBron, it's Jokic, it's Curry, it's Durant. Like,
you hit the nail
and to our
to
our conversation earlier, it's a Terrion Arnold pass interference or penalties and stuff like this. Right? There's always something that sits in the crawl.
The game isn't about bunts and batting average anymore. It's slugging, OPS, and home runs. And that comes with strikeouts because you're swinging for the fences every time you're at the plate.
Because math and years of data have shown you this is the best way forward.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can fight it all you want.
Yeah, you look at these Tigers games. Imagine if these 3 hits they have a game are home runs. That will help you win more than the singles they're hitting.
Right.
Or the Matt Broder bunts.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't get it. And by the way, on the flip side of that coin, what pitching attributes do teams look for now in pitchers?
100 miles an hour, swing and miss.
Do they want guys that go 8 innings?
No. They want guys that
give me 6 innings of gas.
And look at the new formula. Right, that AJ Hinch sort of started because you're watching it with the Dodgers and everything else. Is that some of your starters are your immediate relief? That string together game. You're going to use a few different starters that come out of the pen. I mean, it's the new baseball to throw, a few innings.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Clem Vinson. New isn't necessarily better. It's proven. It's data.
Yeah.
That's why it's valued, because it works better. Tommy K, great point, Neal. Stephen David, great point, Neal. It is. It's turnover. Like, people see turnovers are the strikeouts of basketball, and they look bad when they happen.
Yeah.
And Riley has a 733 OPS in the playoffs so far. Somebody asked that in the chat.
So there you have it, dude. Chuck, Neal, folks with the strikeouts and innings pitch are living in baseball from the late 1990s. Yeah. No, it is. It's just Sean Hart, how does Maddox fare in this era? I don't know.
He'd probably be great because he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
And he can put the ball literally on the outer edge
there's
of
always
the black outer edge.
There's always an outlier.
Yeah.
There's always an outlier to the norm, right?
And
to the
to quote Sean Baligan, people want to take the exception, like the generational exception, and make that the rule. No, that as D-Max, that's an outlier. That's outer space shit.
So and I think it's the best thing is the Hall of Famers are Hall of Famers for a reason.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
It's the difference is like you have a conversation with a guy like me, right? Could he play? And that's more of a realistic conversation of yes and no. Hall of Famers can play in any generation.
You said it yourself. How would you do in today's game?
I'd be a better golfer.
DNCNT, Neal is on a generational run of only arguing with our word.
Wait, what? What? Only arguing with what?
It's kind of easy when that's all we got.
Yeah, and DNCNT, that's my point. Can we chat pull this? I know we got to go to the break.
Wait, yeah. What are we chat pulling?
Would you rather have Riley Green or Brandon Inge?
Or argue with
argue
with Tards. We'll just say Tards.
Would you? No, because I'm fascinated to see how this poll would. So for all you Riley haters, you'd rather have Brandon Inge, right? Who would you rather have on this team, Brandon Inge or Riley Green?
Or TA. No,
Spenny, no, flat out. Don't Spenny massage.
Yeah, no,
it.
you're fine.
Or not or are you R word at the bottom? No.
Yeah, it's okay. I got it.
All right.
You might be R word.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready to go. I could tell the folks about Ben Johnson. Because I feel like I could probably tell them about Ben Johnson
good.
Law.
Yep.
Because
Might as
right
well.
there
Just
it
get
is,
started.
Ben Johnson Law. Hey, guys, like, look, when you're looking for justice, whether it is a settlement, whether it's a verdict, whatever that is, you need your justice. Ben Johnson can deliver that for you. Ben Johnson Law. They are the fighter. Get yourself tough, tenacious trial lawyers. Losing is not an outcome, everybody. Go to venfights.com. Get the fighter. Get Ben Johnson Law on your side right now. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
Yeah, for sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo.
Ah.
You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Whether you're hitting the game or just chilling, Jars has you covered. With top shelf quality and unmatched variety, Jars is priced for the people so you can stock up without breaking the bank. Ready to re-up? Hit up www.shopjars.com or stop by your nearest Jars location today. There's like 32 across the state.
What the fuck? Somebody requested the flannel drop, man.
Dude, this is hilarious.
Back at it, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. I'm Neal Ruhl. That's Darren McCarty. KG, Spencer Raxter. Jump in the chat. We have the chat pull up right now. Who would you rather have, Riley Green or Brandon Inge? It's literally a third of the people say they want Brandon Inge. G-Money 313. People saying Riley Green are too young to remember Brandon Inge. Remember him for what?
He gotta be trolling.
Yo, you remember those barehanded plays at third base?
Oh, yeah, I remember them all. Yeah, I remember them all.
You remember
Sean
you
Hart.
remember the home run derby, Neal?
I do remember that.
Yeah, he was there.
Struck out the home run derby.
Sean Hart. Inge was a good third baseman. Oh, what?
He was a good third baseman, but Brandon Inge is a utility guy.
Yeah, come on, dog.
Riley Green's a two-time All-Star.
Unbelievable, dude.
That's gotta be a troll.
It's not. It's really not.
I
It's crazy
refuse to
thing.
believe that.
No, people actually like Flannel was right, dude. People actually hate Riley
Right.
Green.
Flannel
They do.
turning in his bed somewhere.
What? Chat, because I want to get to the Red Wings. Why do you hate Riley Green? Why? Because he strikes out a lot?
He's not flashy.
I think that 35-plus homers and over 110 RBIs is quite flashy.
Brandon Inge struck out in the home run derby.
That's
Why?
crazy, bro.
Can
They
somebody
throw
answer me?
meatballs.
Why do you hate Riley Green?
You get to pick your pitcher.
Because he runs like an idiot. Because he's goofy when he's running around the base path.
He does have a goofy run. but-
Sick argument. Brandon Inge was trash, bro. This has to be a joke.
It's not.
It's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
19 Ks
It's crazy.
tonight.
Riley Green is just as good of a defender, if not a better defender than Brandon Inge, too.
Brandon
That's the best
Inge for
part.
what?
Like, Riley Green is just as good, if not better, than Brandon Inge defensively.
Brandon Inge for what? Tonight?
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Oh, my God.
They playing, bro. Y'all
not.
falling for it.
No, they're not.
Danny G,
I
negative
refuse to
aura,
believe
Neal. What?
I refuse to believe.
He's saying Riley Green has negative aura.
Then you guys are dumb. Like,
I refuse to believe.
for real.
that,
And it's
bro.
probably not good for business to call your audience dumb, but this is dumb.
Oh,
shit.
97.1 do it all the time. It's okay.
But
Literally.
This is literally dumb right here. Coach Leo, I don't hate Green, but he looks scared at the plate. And somebody just needs to tell Riley to take bigger strides. It's literally because of the way he runs.
It is.
Oh, my God, dude.
Y'all falling. for it,
D-Mac,
man.
you are lucky you didn't play today. They'd be like, look at him. Look at those choppy steps out there skating.
Yeah, they didn't worry about that.
Yeah.
It is though. I mean, that's the fandom. The question is, how many fans of other teams want Riley Green on their team? All of them, right?
Rack. Inge had 336 RBIs in his career. Riley had a third of that in the last 6 months. Oh, I mean, clearly not as good.
Nope.
This is wild to me, man.
3-1-3 Kurt. I'm proud to be dumb. Shout out Jack trying to get more brothers on the team. I don't think that's the answer, but, you know. Last brother we had didn't work out too well. So
Because of the way he runs.
We got some brothers. Jahan's a brother. Jemai Jones.
Hey, is he?
Jemai Jones is half brother.
So you got to be careful. The Dominicans, they could look like us.
That's true. That is true.
All right.
Hey, give me a black Dominican any day of the week. They are always cold.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Y'all falling for it, man.
No, I'm not. There's not. KG.
They don't actually believe that.
KG.
A lot of people were here for
It's like
Brandon.
it's
They
like
don't believe
Cat
that.
Williams when he was talking about Michael Jackson, right? If it's one people or two people saying it, okay. But 50 different people say the same thing about you, it's true.
Yeah.
These are multiple people on here.
I'm still not ready to go there with Mike either, but, you know.
James Miller, Neal's at a loss for words. I am. Okay.
You got to laugh to keep from crying, Neal.
Okay. All right. I need to veer away from this. Please turn that poll off. Please shut it down.
I like Dumbo Jumbo. Man, the guy Riley Green adjusts his jaw when he's down 0-2. What's he doing in the batter's box? Like, I think people are just, his aura bothers some people.
It is.
It's because it's not everybody's, you know what I mean? He doesn't come off like flat, like a guy that just flashes that aura. This
has got to be my boomer moment then.
I say we go to break. We come back. We talk Red Wings until Doc gets here.
Might as well.
Okay.
Perfect.
Might as well.
Tell us about Caesars.
Can I?
Bet on a Brandon injury.
You got broad shoulders. You can take
Neal,
it.
don't tell me, or you act like you've never seen him run before. Actually, I don't, because he hits 36 home runs. So, like,
trots a lot.
All right. Hey, if you think Riley's going to hit a home run tonight, scan the QR code on the screen. You can join up with Caesars Sportsbook. Make your first deposit using the promo code Woodward1000. You can bet up to $1,000 on Riley Green hitting a home run tonight. If he doesn't, you'll get it back as a free bonus bet. It's almost like a do-over. But he doesn't have enough aura for you, I guess. Then bet Javi to hit a home run then do that. Whatever
You leave
you want
that
to
man
do.
out of this. He's having a playoff run. You stop it.
It's almost as good as Riley's. All right, use the promo code Woodward1000. As we said, it's Caesars, man. The app is clean. It doesn't glitch out. Scan that QR code on the screen. Caesars Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Neal Ruhl here for Buddy's Pizza, the original Detroit-style pizza since 1946. I laugh because I hear commercials around town saying, we have authentic Detroit-style pizza.
Psych.
That's odd. I didn't see you doing it since 1946.
Tarts.
I didn't see you creating that masterpiece up on the screen right there.
I got carried away.
And I don't see you getting 10% off your order when you go to buddyspizza.com using the promo code 10MEAL. Again, the original Detroit-style pizza. Buddy's, a Detroit tradition. Guys, you know what to do. You know what to do. Buddy's Pizza.
I'm sorry, Neal Ruhl. I was having too much fun.
Yeah.
I was having a little too much fun.
All right. Tigers Mariners obviously coming out tonight. Yes, everybody, we did see the news. We touched on it. Terrion Arnold's injury not as bad as expected. The people in the chat.
Tigers starting lineup. For Game 3 of the ALDS versus the Mariners. Leading off, Kerry Carpenter. Batting second, Gleyber Torres. Batting third, Colt Keith. Batting fourth, Riley Green. Then Torkelson, McKinstry, Dingler, Meadows, Baez.
So Baez back to the 9-hole.
Yep.
The way your eyes perked up when you heard Colt Keith at third. I saw you. You looked up. You had a look.
Well, like, AJ's doing something, right?
Well, clearly, yeah. You wouldn't put Colt Keith in the 3 spot. So it's got to be something he's cooking.
What do you think about that, D-Mac? Colt Keith in the 3 spot, Kerry leading off. I would say
they're trying to hit dongs.
That's what it sounds like.
For average, they need to hit dongs. They got all the big dogs up front.
He's loading up his power.
Yeah, I love.
He's loading up his power, and you know what? Like, I think that you guys nailed it earlier. That 3 hits being 3 solo shots is what AJ like. I look at AJ Hinch that he doesn't. Mad scientist in a vacuum. Each game he breaks it down to what he needs to do to win. So, I mean, yeah, whatever it is, change it up. And he's always mixing it up, right? It's never stale, no matter if it's a bullpen or now the lineup. He's trying to find, the magic ingredient for this offense. So, I like it.
I like it too.
Logan Gilbert on the mound for Seattle this year against the Tigers. He started twice, 10 1/3 innings pitched. Gave up 5 runs, but only 3 of them earned, 3 walks, 19 strikeouts.
Yeah, he gonna strike some people out for sure.
So there's that.
Also, per Max Boltman, my guy, the Bluntman.
Shout out.
McClellan confirms Sider and Raymond will wear A's this season.
Okay. You get the buzzer for that.
So that's a great segue, D-Mac. We got you here today. You're out the rest of the week. Red Wings start Thursday. NHL starts tomorrow. Starts tonight. We are here. D-Mac, can you give me a 30,000 foot? Spenny will jump in as well. Some of the kids, it sounds like, will make the roster.
Excited. I mean, you're going to opening day and where this team's at, where we've heard about a lot of these young names and stuff like this, and MBN and Michael Branzig Nygaard and Axel Sand Pelican, whatever, Sandalin Pelika, ASP and MBN, right? The Swedes that we've heard about, Spenny, right? We were sitting here talking about what they're doing. So they were expected to hopefully, and as a Red Wings fan, right, when you're sitting here on the outside looking into the playoffs, you're looking for any spark you can, and these guys ready to play. From what I've seen in the preseason, at least with these 2 guys, and the emergence of Simon Edvidson, who it looks like will play with the ASP, right? But he can play, skate, whatever like this. It's not too small. I always said the NHL now, you need that water bug, smaller defenseman out there. We're going to see one in Montreal and Lane Hudson, the Quinn brothers, stuff like that. So we got that guy. As far as MBN, that's a big body, a guy he tied for the league lead in 4 goals and 7 points in preseason, but he's a big body and he plays big and he can fire that puck. So I think the biggest one, or the surprise, is Emmett Finney, but it's his speed. It's the new NHL. This goes to show you that you just need the opportunity, and everybody raves about his speed and how he works the corners and, his feet, they call in the game. So that's where the NHL, it's gone from fists to feet.
Yeah.
Right? So I think it's exciting as a fan to see what these guys have. And it's also, exciting in the leadership role that the guys that we've watched. I'm excited for Marco Kasper. The key to me, I was telling Spenny, is I love the addition of Mason Appleton for that 3rd checking line in the penalty kill. And if Andrew Kopp and Rasmussen, which make up that checking line, they got to concentrate on shutting down the other team's power plays and being that big, hard line to play against. But, there's, some guys on the outside sort of looking in the Elmer Soderblooms, but he's there. They're going to work hard. So I think the competition right, from all these younger guys will bring this fire, especially early in the season. Hopefully, John Gibson and Cam Talbot are ready to go to backstop this team. But I'm excited going into opening night.
Yeah, me too. Me too. You got a lot to be excited about with these young kids coming in here. Like you said, Finney on that top line is going to just provide a spark. MBN, like Red Wings fans, he is going to be a lot of your favorite player very soon. Like he is. I remember I called D-Mac the day we drafted him after getting off the draft show with Justin, and I was talking about he is going to be a playoff forward. He hits, he plays the body, he's big, he's physical, and he has an absolute rocket in the slot. You saw both of his goals in that last game were just absolute snipe shows. So it's awesome to see him get this opportunity. It's awesome to see them lean to ASP because you could not let these kids go to Grand Rapids with how they were playing in the preseason. They looked better than anybody you had out there for guys that were fighting for spots on this roster. So I love to see it. I love the youth movement. And I love the fact that, like, if we were just going to be a mediocre hockey team anyways, which is what we were, give the kids a shot. Let them spice it up. Give them a jolt in the arm. Let them get actual minutes in actual games with the actual big league club rather than have them wasting Grand Rapids for a year. So I'm excited to see these kids go out there and compete. I'm excited to see the improvements from, like D-Mac said, Simon Edvinsson is going to take a big step forward. I expect Marco Kasper to take a big step forward.
Just with who he's with.
Just with who he's with. And you look at on the back end, you're not – see you later, Justin Hall. Never put on a Red Wings jersey again, you bum. You look at guys like Bernard Docker.
One step short of rest in piss.
Yes, right? Absolutely, because he's still in Grand Rapids, so maybe whatever. But you look at guys like Bernard Docker and Hamonic that will be your 7th and 8th defenseman. You've got Gustafson floating around as well. You have a good depth in the back end in case somebody goes down. And Bernard Docker's not this end-all, be-all defenseman, but he's played in the league for a long time, and you feel comfortable if somebody goes down for a week that he can give you some spots. John Gibson is going to be such an improvement in that crease. I'm excited. I'm juiced for the Red Wings, man. These young guys really got me feeling excited that I still don't expect this team to be a Stanley Cup contender or anything like that. But at least if they're missing the playoffs in the last week of the season, they're going down swinging with the fucking kids.
Yeah, 100%. And that's like, look, now you see, and now I believe too, this is when the judgment truly starts.
Right. I was going to ask you, does the clock start on Yzerman?
Like the judgment truly starts, because this is like the Mo Siders and the Lucas Raymonds, that they were I don't want to call them like prodigies, but they were like right away.
Right.
Like these were right away contributors, but that's not how you build your team in the NHL. The MF anything, I was stunned by it.
I'm surprised too. And
were you stunned by it?
JVR being off the roster
No, because not after talking to Drapes and not after. Like,
you don't count then.
Not after going, because I was at the red and white game and hearing what, the opportunity that what he was going to get in exhibition and play a ton of games and be put into the spots, and he's risen to the occasion. So, not from expectations, but see, here's the thing: these kids have been given this opportunity and they've seized it, right? So now they got to continue to do that. And I like what you said, Spenny. This is probably the deepest team in support, and it's not about it's having professionals right behind them, like you said. And the fact is, like, the support, and that's what you need. This is, to me, this is the further along and the more that these guys can play to the support of, because the Siders and the Raymonds were just the initial, right? Now it's a cat. Now you have a core, right? Now you're building a core of your own. That's what makes you appease yourself to unrestricted free agents or to make the trade for that guy, because that's how I believe you're gonna land that 1C or whatever like that. It's down the road, but you've made yourself legitimate. Every other team in the East that you're battling has improved, right? And you got to look at this opening night roster and go, I like what I see. Because at least if we're going down with our young guys and giving them that opportunity. Throw them into the fire.
Yeah.
Right? Because what these young guys are saying is, Bring the fire to me.
Yes.
I want the fire. Bring me the smoke. Like, these guys aren't backing away.
And you look at Finney, and like last year he had like 35 goals in 40 games in the W or whatever that was. And so I expected they wanted to give him a year in the A.
Yeah.
But he forced his way, and he's playing better. He's a better option. And like I said, this doesn't change the Red Wings to be some playoff or Stanley Cup contender now, but it gives you a better look of what they're actually going to look like in the next couple of years. It gives you a better look of what this team's core is actually going to look like when they're matured. So I fucking love it. I was sick to see, like, and as much as I don't want to just go name names and start attacking people, but like JT Compher, your time is numbered, buddy. Like, you got to pick it up. And you've got guys like Danielson is waiting to come back. He's waiting to be healthy. You got guys like JVR who has been gone because of his personal reasons, and he needs a spot somewhere on this team. So people are going to be fighting, and I'm excited.
All right, Doc Pierce is in the building. B. Smith, real quick, in the super duper chat. I promise I'm not normally this annoying, fellas. Time sensitive, I promise. Has Spencer decided if he will accept my offer for the home opener?
I will not be able to go. I appreciate it so much, but I got way too much work I got to do that day. I don't think I can swing it because I got to do the post-game show after with Justin. So I appreciate the offer, though. I really do. I wish I could make it, but we're in the heat of the season now. We got football, basketball, hockey, and baseball going. I really do appreciate it, though, brother.
Yeah, that is cool. He said, if not, I'd be honored to have one of you join us. Please let me know this is real. B. Smith, look, I can't do Thursday night either. But, like, if there's one later on down the road, you going to be down in the building already?
I
D-Mac?
will be down there.
You'll be down there. So link up with D-Mac when you see him bumping around, man. He'll be happy to say hi to you for sure.
I'll get a pick.
Yeah, come get a pick with D-Mac. All right, let's take the break. When we come back, Doc Pierce is here. Terrion Arnold thing is going crazy. So, the good doctor, Dr. Pierce, is here. Where are we going, Spenny?
Let me tell you about Mad Packs. Listen, go to getmadpacks.com to find a store near you carrying the best product in the game, whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THC Blizzard Pack Infused Moon Rocks, or any of their top-shelf strains. Just go to getmadpacks.com. You can find a store near you. It's great. Honestly, it's great stuff, and great people that work with it. So make sure you go to getmadpacks.com. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs. They got good stuff.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Looking to upgrade your relaxation game? Check out Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest with the top brands for massage chairs like Infinity and Osaki, located near the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road. Experience luxury comfort with Dr. Eric Duncan, the Wellness Doc, creator of the top YouTube massage chair review channel. Book a visit at www.massagechairhouse.com or scan the QR code. Massage Chair House, your ticket to ultimate recovery and relaxation.
All right, coming down the stretch, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal, Ruhl, Darren, McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxer, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread, wrapping up the Red Wings discussion, Phoenix Sundust. Do I bet my late child support payment on the Red Wings winning their first game? I mean, I don't see why not.
Might as well. You got nothing to lose
it's already
at this
late.
point. Yeah.
Right, it's already late.
You're already liable for it,
Yeah.
so why not? Why not get two payments out of it, right? I mean, that's what I would do. All right. Dr. Pierce is here in the building, our injury insider, courtesy of the Michigan Sports and Spine Center. His visit powered by MRI of Southfield. And Doc, appreciate you. I know you're a busy guy running around town and stuff like that. Shoulder Mania, Doc. Welcome to Shoulder Mania.
Well, if I can shed any shoulder light on it, I will.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
All right, Doc. So it's been a whirlwind of activity. You and I had some comms, right before the show, during the show and stuff like that about what we were going to talk about. Kind of wanted you to give your best guess. But even since that time, the landscape has changed. It's been reported now Terrion Arnold, who was feared to possibly miss the entire season, will now, in fact, be expected to make a recovery, possibly be back within a month. And you're, full disclosure, you're not affiliated with it. Spitball this for me, Doc. Like, what are we doing out here?
I mean, overall, when I'm on record saying I'm expecting him back in 4 to 6 weeks, right?
Right.
I think it's a simple strain, grade 2, no tear, no long-term IR. Then this morning came out, and I'm like, oh, my God, I have to correct myself. And now I like the second opinion. Sometimes what happens is you see a surgical individual, and sometimes they start favoring surgery. Then you see someone like myself who's non-surgical, sees other remedies to get to the same outcome. And I think, we haven't heard anything about an MRI. We don't know what location. It's a shoulder. So we're talking about the ball and socket. There's a lot of anatomy there. And this is a strong individual. We didn't see him like no break. We're not hearing about a break where there's questionable rumor of an AC separation. You're looking here. This is from the back. Looking at you from the back of the rotator cuff muscles is really what they're showing there, and you have the bicep tendon in front. So really it's the collarbone coming into the shoulder where that AC joint is, which is easy to dislocate. There we're taking away some of the anatomy to get to the shoulder again, but those are the rotator cuff muscles, the internal rotators, and the supraspinatus, infraspinatus, which is on the back of your shoulder blade, which is what you're seeing. But we're not hearing it's a rotator cuff. They would call it out if it's a rotator cuff. I think this is more of a mild separation. He probably has some disruption to the ligaments inside, which is the labrum. So those, like the ball and socket, like we're doing my beautiful anatomy, comes in. Those are the big 4 muscles across, which is the rotator cuff muscles. Then there's 2 ligaments inside that hold that joint in tight. If I had to guess, it's probably you have a partial tear of the labrum. Now, I'm guessing, but that's something where, is it completely torn? Is it partially torn? Can some secret sauce speed up that healing? I think they figured out, I think Adam Shep, he kind of jumped the gun. He should have waited for the second opinion. I think the second opinion is probably more of a functional, non-surgical opinion where we're seeing a little bit more. And that's kind of what I do. I've done that a lot in the past where I am the second opinion. The surgeons sometimes jump the gun that surgeries are only, if you only have a nail, if you only have a hammer, you always want to hit the nail. So they don't always think outside the box. So that's kind of what I'm guessing. I could be totally wrong, but in my history of seeing shoulder injuries like this, that's kind of what's going on. You got a mild tear of the rotator cuff. You got a partial tear to the labrum. Can you play without the labrum? Yeah. Mac played, I don't know how many years without a full labrum involved.
Yeah. My shoulder's been out since 93. Yeah, I tore that thing right out.
So, was it there? Is it there? What's going on? Does he need time to rest and heal and recover? This story's probably going to unfold in the next 24 to 48 hours. But if we're predicting today and you're pushing me, I think that's it. I don't think it's an AC separation. I think it's a partial labral tear. We're not talking surgery. Excuse me. We're not talking surgery, and that kind of makes the most sense for the instability of the shoulder.
Hey, for all the haters out there, whatever, he's probably going to have to come back with a brace, because my biggest thing until I got was I could never raise my hand, right? So defensively, it's not his legs. He's a DB. He's got to run. Maybe the brace will help him not, for all the people that think he's too handsy.
Don't D-Mac, don't start with us right
What
now.
are you talking
We fought
about?
that
I think it's a blessing in disguise. No, but in seriousness, right, we're talking about a shoulder. So as long as he can endure the hitting and be able to tackle, like he's not going to lose the speed, and we're not talking about a knee or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I like it in that aspect.
313 and the 919 in the chat, Doc, backing up to what you were just talking about in the chat, said, I bet it was an AC joint dislocation and they feared a repair. That is not the school you are coming from. Maybe.
No, unless somebody
Possibly.
knows something that's not publicized right now. Nobody's saying AC joint. I mean, AC joint separation is not really the shoulder, but we know that not everybody is accurate in their anatomy with some of these reports.
Well, let's get to the bottom of it, Doc. What people want to know, is there a secret sauce for this sort of thing?
What's our secret sauce meter? We need a Doc Pierce secret
Yeah,
sauce.
like is this? Are you digging in a
1 to
big
5
blob
meters.
of secret sauce? Like there's different
This is
secret
probably
sauces.
on a 5 scale, probably a 4.
4.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all right.
Four.
So
You know,
we're
this
the upper
is-
echelon.
Yeah, I mean, this is something, if it's not surgical, there's a lot of the biologics. I mean, Mac did it far after his career, but I mean, he's a walking testimony of what we've done with some secret sauce with him. And the point you make, that's good and bad. Hockey is a lot of below the shoulder. When you have shoulder injuries, you don't want to be above. So, yeah, maybe he will have to work a little bit more, but that's also going to prevent him from returning to play because he does need to get above shoulder height to reach because he's not that tall. He's going against tall receivers, so he plays a lot of the game above his shoulder height.
Steve Wilds, I will not ask this question the way that you asked it to Doc. I will clean this up and make it professional. Doc, will this be a pain tolerance issue for Terrion Arnold going forward, in your best guess?
Well, like if you've listened to me, it's always zero pain, full range of motion, 80 to 90% strength before you return. So it's a combination of all that. So it's the partial answer is partially yes. But you do have to have full range of motion. You can't get by as a hockey player can, where he can stay below his shoulder height for a majority of his game. Basketball can't do it. Football can't do it. But some linemen can stay below. But when you're talking about D-backs and things like that, again, he's a little bit shorter. He plays a lot of the game above his shoulder height. So, yeah, pain tolerance will be part of it. I think as we keep rolling and winning, you're going to see some of the philosophy of last year. We had a lot of injuries. We had a lot of people recovering, and we had next man up. I think if next man up does well, which you have a lot of motivated people, then we're going to let them recover a little bit longer. If it's like, hey, we're really getting beat on this, then you're going to see him recover. And then the question is, him at 80%, is he better than our current guy at 100%? So those are the things that will play out over the next 3 to 4 weeks.
All right, Doc, as we wrap this up right here in the chat also, I'm Salty says, now this one I will give it in the tone that he said because it did kind of make me laugh even though it's kind of ridiculous. But, Doc, does your shoulder hurt you if you continuously hold on to something, like maybe someone else like a wide receiver? Sorry, I didn't mean to do that one.
Because that's above. That's
Right.
below of your
Yeah,
hole.
it's the above that's more of an issue. The hand checking, it's part of the game. I appreciate it,
Yeah.
but maybe he'll work on his foot speed, his skill set during this time, because like Max said, this is a shoulder injury. You can work on your speed. You can work on your change. There's a lot to work on, and maybe this is where he works on his foot speed and how to stay up with these guys so he's not holding on to them.
All right, Doc, we appreciate you coming through in the short fashion like that.
Shedding some light.
Shedding some light on the shoulders.
The DJ Reed and hamstring is also,
Yes.
I think we're going to leave a big question mark on that, out for the season or indefinitely. I think that's a question mark too.
When we talk about IR with a hamstring, are we talking tear?
Typically, you're talking a partial tear.
Okay.
Not a complete tear is maybe what they found, but I don't see it. I don't feel it that he's out for the season either.
Yeah.
So I think he's another one where we need to take the 4 weeks right now, relax, and look see what happens over the next.
You were in the building when that one happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were in the building. So
He came off, and I said it was premature excitement with the cart. So I might be wrong, but I'm still going to hold on to my first opinion.
You're always working, Doc. Appreciate you, man.
I'm always working.
There he is.
You
Doc.
guys keep me busy, Lions for all.
Yeah, well,
Between
the NFL.
Woodward sports injuries and the Lions injuries, we got plenty of material.
Shout out Maz.
Shout out Maz's elbow.
No doubt. But a big thanks to Dr. Pierce for coming through from the Michigan Sports and Spine Center. Hey, He helped Darren McCarty win 4 Stanley
He can
Cups.
help you now,
He can help you now.
concierge.
Absolutely. Michigan Sports and Spine Center. Hey, guys, like for real, like how many times you get access?
No insurance, no problem.
To the doctor that works on the athletes, that works on the stars. You don't. So
Those
now
are for
you can.
young athletes. No issues with the insurance.
So shout out Michigan Sports and Spine Center. For DMAC, KG, Spencer Rakshaw, I'm Neal Ruhl. Thanks for tapping in.
Go Tigers!
See you later. Go Tigers.
We